All right, guys, so we're insulating right now, and we just opted for the pink construction foam. This gives us an R5 value. We're not too concerned about this having to be super insulated because, first of all, no one's going to be living in it. The concession window will be open many times. The back door may be open, and there's probably going to be air circulation in here anyway. It will prevent cold and heat from radiating through.
Alright, so recently we've had a discussion of whether this is called a measuring tape or a tape measure. Personally, I say both. My dad says a tape measure, and she says measuring tape. Now, I came in with my brains and thought that it should be called a measuring tape, even though I say both naturally because they both say. I think it should be called a measuring tape because measuring is the action you do with it, tape is the item. Just like a spray adhesive can. Spraying is the action, the can is the item. So, just remember that. Tape measure.
All right, so now that we've got most of our insulation up on this wall here, we haven't done this one yet because we're still gonna cut our window in. We've got most of our interior electrical done. We've got most of our 12-volt electrical done. So the next step really is starting to put the coverings on this wall. We went to Home Depot and we were over in one section looking at their tongue and groove pine, and we thought, oh, that'd look really cool to put on the ceiling and on the walls. We walk around the corner and they had this rack of 70% off lumber. And many times if you go to Home Depot, look in their 70% off pile because sometimes you'll find some treasures. And we did. We found exactly what we were looking for on the other side in this pile. It was in great condition. And so we got pretty much all of our interior lumber that's going in here for 70% off. All right, guys, so we've already got a decent amount of this ceiling material in, and as you see, we're doing it kind of at a unique design. We've got it coming in at an angle, and there's multiple reasons we're doing it that way. One is to kind of slowly taper into our roof raise that we did. If you didn't see how we did the roof raise, you can check that in another video. I was looking at like, how could we increase the strength of the ceiling and of the roof raise, because when we cut through our beams here, I mean, it did weaken the whole structure, even though we've re-gusseted it and everything. And I'm like, well, what's something we could do on the inside that would almost be like an exoskeleton strength that we add? And so we're doing the wood this way because what it does is it's spreading out our weight of our roof basically, and it's causing it to strengthen our peak here. How does this one go, please?
Busy.
A 16 gauge DeWalt nailer here.
The stupid foam won't stay up.
Because you're not cutting it tight enough.
Okay, watch. No, watch, it'll come down. Alright, where's that glue?
I'm in, right?
I'm doing the glue.
No, what? Go cut the plywood.
Plywood? I thought we were doing planks there.
No, we're not. I can almost see. Don't hit the wire. Hold on. Ashton, it's pretty clear. You just like centered here on that opening, centered there.
He doesn't know what center is.
How much?
It won't go in.
Alright, let's do it 24 by 16.
Daddy! Where?
I'll do it at 24 by 16.
Okay.
You did
one
not
hand.
start the camera.
With hardly
You did
any
not.
finger grip.
rail that goes up front over the driver's seat. Better fit.
Ashton, if you had to just cut it in two, like cut it down the middle and do it in two pieces, you could.
What the heck is going on?
Maybe if one of my useful sons would give me a battery.
What are you looking at?
You
filming me? Oh! Sorry.
See, that's like rustic looking wood we put on the ceiling. We might like stain it, but it looks really good. We might just leave it like this. And then we put this hole in here for like rustic kind of looking. So like wood hanging and wire, so it kind of looks more even rustic. This is just for decoration.
So as you can tell, we didn't have Ashton doing our interior designing because if we did, you know what it would look like.
Huh? I thought that's the way you wanted to do it.
Wait a second, what are you going into? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I should take over the
No,
nailing.
I think I'll take over the nailing.
See, if I was nailing these, I'd have them perfectly in line. These are like scattered. Like, look at all this.
Yeah, scattered. Scattered right along where it's supposed to be. So next step, Ashton's just gonna kind of do a once over on sanding everything, make sure all of our nails are set, because the next step for the ceiling is gonna be staining and varnishing it. All right guys, so I want to give you guys a quick walkthrough of what we've got here. So our ceiling is done, and coming in here is going to be basically our hallway. There'll be a cabinet over here. There's going to be our Norcold 12-volt refrigerator here. We're going to have a stove here, 24-inch stove with our overhead extractor unit. Over here, we're going to basically have a countertop that is going to be sitting right in front of our concession window. And then of course we have all of our lights down each side. We're also going to have under counter lights, and we've got a speaker here and a speaker here to provide some music in here, some sound, because actually right here what we plan on doing is a little bar. So the back doors will open. We'll have a platform that will swing down and serve as a kind of a small deck area, and there will be a counter of sorts here that will act as a bar where people could literally sit here and enjoy a coffee or a cookie or something like that. We've also got outdoor speakers that are going to be facing that way. Let us know what you think of the design of the ceiling. Let us know how you think of the progress so far in the comment section below. Be sure to give this video a like, it helps us out. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe to The Bus Life and you'll get notified when we come out with more videos. We hope you are enjoying the project so far, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's the most important. Bye.
Oh, wait.